guys, I'm your host Apurva and welcome to Harappa, the lost city of ingenious minds. This is episode 1 and let's begin. The first light of dawn warmed the baked bricks beneath my paws as I trotted along the wide, dusty, straight streets of Harappa. The city was waking, slow but sure. The river that gave birth to these cities, it was the same like the warm sun. It gave life to the whole place. The city that I lived in was great, and I am Mithu, a small dog that lives on the baked bricks on the pavement and in the great city of Harappa. I was born in this ancient place where humans built houses from sun-fired bricks and carved secrets into the small stones and tiny seals. From my perched top the city wall, I watched the world stretched along the yawn. So, how was the city? Harappa isn't just a city. It's marvels stitched together with careful hands and clever minds. The streets are straight, lined with houses that smell of fresh clay and baked breads. And hidden beneath them flows a river that no one sees, but all rely on. The humans call it drains, but for me, it's magic. It's just pure magic. Why? Because they are so clean, they are so well maintained that you can see the clear water running down through them, and I was amazed when I first saw them. So for me till date it's magic. Long ago, even before when my great grandpops were born, a man named Dayaram Sani was here and he came here to dig. He was digging, his hand scratched along the wall on the floor and he found something. As his finger brushed the earth, he uncovered secrets. The secrets that had slept there for thousands of years. He found houses, granaries filled of grains, and street wide for carts. Proof of a city that bring purpose and order. All this was 4,000 years ago. And this was shocking to the world. Harappa was one of the 5 great cities along the river, all planned and built with such care, and even I, a mere dog who used to run across the streets and who knows every twist and corner of the place, was amazed. The streets were in such an order, they were made in grids. They follow a perfect pattern that would make the most disciplined pack leader proud to be there. And yes, I am proud as well. The humans here live completely different life from the packs outside of the walls. Each home has its own well for water, and yes, even toilets. I was so shocked when I first saw them. I went around and sniffed around the place and just wondered how these things work, but till date I could never make out how these work. So I just leave it to people, but they were proud of their inventions. They make it work somehow. And I have seen water flow through the covered channels beneath the streets, carrying away what must be the city's secret. There are no high palaces for kings, no towering temples to frighten the meek. Instead, the people share equality. The people share power, but quietly, and that's how the city works here. The leaders watch them from the citadel, and no one who shouts the commands. Everyone follow the rules, but there are no rules to follow. That is how magnificent my place is, and I am so proud of it. Without a leader, a city that functions fully 100% in order. This city breeds equality, or maybe it's something deeper, a harmony I glimpse in their daily lives. So let's move on. I roam the marketplace where scent swirls like the river's current. The humans trade beads, shiny cotton clothes, copper tools, and polished pottery. They say their reach extends far beyond the land to Mesopotamia and beyond, and I was shocked, truly. And when I go around sniffing the people of the foreign land, I can tell the scent is totally different, and the people around from there speak a different tongue, and it's very difficult for me to unravel. But I'm totally amazed. Once I met my another friend from Mesopotamia, although we were totally different, but we could understand each other with a bit of different accent, but it was fun, to be honest. But it was truly a mystery to unravel. It took us a bit of time to get in tuned. Next, the craftsmen work with copper and bronze, carving statues that seem to dance like the dancing girl from the city of Mohenjo-daro. Their hands shape the world just as my paws chase the wind. At night, the city feels different, like silent prayers of thousand souls. There are no drums of war, no cries of conquest, but there are seals and figurines that speak of animals, of fertility, and of rituals. I have seen great bath, a pool where humans go to cleanse themselves, perhaps to wash away their worries or to worship the gods that they never mention to anyone. But there's a little bit of mystery too. Little symbols etched on seals, hundreds of them, not just one, and I was shocked. I was wondering what they are. And no one knew the language yet. Like, what are they writing? No one knows. Sometimes I watch the scribes carve the tiny marks on stones like tick, 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 tick. But wonder what? I never know what are those. Are they the story of gods? Or are they simply the mark of ownership? We never know till date. But the city heartbeats falters. I notice changes little by little, but there are a lot of changes happening around the place. And to be honest, I'm scared now because I notice the brickwork is losing its precision. Some houses are crumbling and there are fewer carts rolling down the street. It's not simple. Earlier it was all hustle and bustle all around. I was so excited for the day, but nowadays it's getting calmer. The river that once sang so loudly and so gracefully is now dulling down, and it's not a good sign. The elders say that Saraswati river has dried. The rains have become scarce. The earth, it sometimes trembles, and it even makes my heart trembles. It's not a mere joke. And guess what? With it, the city shudders. Some say the people moved away, following the water, moving east to find new land. But I remain loyal witness to their stories, hoping the whispers of Harappa never fade into silence. I, Mithu, the dog of Harappa, see a city of balance and brilliance, a place where people lived with respect for order, cleanliness, and craft, where the absence of kings meant the presence of many voices. Their legacy, though buried beneath the layers of time, flows like river Saraswati through ages. And so I wait beneath the stars for next story to unfold. Next time, I'll tell you about strange symbols on the seals, the gods and spirits the human speaks to, and rituals that bind this city together, without swords or war, but with mystery and with reverence. See you in the next vlog. Namaste, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Goodbye, this is Mithu.